the world is trying to figure things out, trying to what's the term I'm trying to use? Trying to figure out it'll all work out. You got people, mind you, these are people that are gangsters and street people, and the big thing now is, are the streets dead? Considering all the snitching, informants. We just had a situation with a kid going on in Chicago with the murder trial of FBG Duck and this blogger. He was an informant, and he was basically he was a paid informant, and he was a blogger. He was close to certain situations because he was blogging on the trenches, so to speak. And so it begs the question of are the streets dead, as they say? The streets are a myth, and that's been going around for a long time. Snitching, a whole rack of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So, people are so addicted to the limelight, and that's even before social media. You have people just addicted to just being on Front Street and doing a little extra just for clout. To me, it's just mind-boggling, but it really not, because people are, like I said, it comes down to people's vices. Everyone has a vice, whether you're smoking, drinking, sex addicts, food consumption, whole rack of stuff, man. It's just a lot of things that people indulge in. It becomes habit forming. It becomes addictive. It becomes self gratification. And then people take it too far. So, with the social media, and social media has been around long enough, man. It's not like it's been around for a couple of decades now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like this is new. It's just people that you think that were street people or following these codes, these rules and everything. Now they're involved with it. They are addicted to the lime, addicted to the everything that comes with it. And with your smartphone or whatever, you're able to post things, and you go on the gram, or you go Snapchat, TikTok, Twitch, Rumble, or whatever platform you decide to partake in. But my whole thing is, the question is just, you got certain people that might come out of jail, and certain people who might have said or did some strange things, or there were some strange things attached to their name, all due to social media. You got people out here that's, they constantly have their phone on recording. They're recording everything you say. I thought there were laws to that, but apparently it depends on what state you're in. But long story short, the snitch allegations, these jackets that people put on people without having complete information, without having the paperwork, without having all the facts, and you got people that are just piecing things together that they hear, and they're trying to make a connection, and they're trying to, I guess they're trying to figure it out. But then when you have someone to throw a snitch allegation on someone that has a big following, and on another person who has his following and well known in the streets, and you just jump out there and say that this individual could be hot or could be snitching, without having all the necessary detailed paperwork to prove your allegations, to prove your point. And so, when I came up, I stood on it, and it was always a rule that you throw that jacket on someone, you better be able to show some proof, paperwork, or something substantial to back up your claim, because there were severe ramifications if that paperwork or whatever, you didn't have any evidence to that person being a rat. There were severe consequences. And so now people are just so, they're just so free to get on these platforms and just talk and expose people to, without even following up. You know what I mean? There's no rules no more. There's just no code. And then they try to say that they're standing on a code. But how can you stand on a code when you don't even have the paperwork? You don't have anything to prove your allegations. And so therefore it becomes dangerous to that individual, because you have these young wolves out here that will take the necessary steps to antagonize, or, to go out of their way to try to confront an individual on word of mouth, as opposed to having proof. That's where we at now. And that's when it's dangerous. That's a heck of a jacket to shake off. You know what I mean? When you put smut on somebody's name, and you don't have all the, like I said, you don't have all the paper, you don't have all the answers, you don't have any substantiated proof. You're just going off the, hearsay, and you can put that person in danger. You can put that person's friends in danger if they're with them somewhere, and people decide to, take the necessary steps to confront someone. You know what I mean? And once someone is being called a snitch, the reaction, the emotion that goes with that. There's going to be a reaction to the action of you challenging someone on their reputation, on their credibility. And there was, you really just you're bugging. But basically, you're really just playing a dangerous game. And so that's why the punishment for that, or the ramifications for that, these false allegations, or these unsubstantiated allegations, that you can really be held accountable. You dig what I'm saying? So I suggest that these people that's running with these rumors and whispers and all that, before you put that allegation on someone, be very, very careful, because your life can be on the line. You can be taken out just like that. It's easy, very easy. You can be taken out just like that for false allegations. And some circles will say, well deserved. No big deal. We handle that. You know what I mean? Because you're putting people in jeopardy, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody stands for that. You're not on the street. and especially not in prison. You got to have some proof, bro. You got to show some paperwork. And I don't care how loud you can be on certain platforms talking about, I got this, I got that. Do you want me to drop this? Drop it. Drop it. You're the one that's talking about you got it. Drop it. Let it be known. You know what I'm saying? At least let it be known. Give a person a fair shake to defend themselves. But if you keep talking about I got this and I got that, but you're not dropping nothing, and because you think you well known or you plugged into to this industry or whatever industry, let's say the entertainment industry, and you think you're a mover and shaker that you can just say what you want to say without any ramifications because of your name, nah, it don't work that way. Then you become the victim. You become the hunted. You know what I mean? Because it's treachery. It's treachery. You know what I'm saying? And it's betrayal. And especially if you don't know the person like that, then, you know what I mean, you can be dealt with real quick. No problem. No big deal. You dig what I'm saying? So a lot of people have lost their lives on some just trying to be, first. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to put information out there, trying to shock value or whatever it is. But where I come from, we don't play that, bro. We don't play that at all. You know what I mean? You get the 3R treatment, the roof, the river, or the revolver. And that's just the way it is. You disappear. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'll do it. I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm just saying that my community, the people where I come from, if you throw false allegations on someone like that, you're going to disappear. You're going to disappear. Or you just take the pressure off yourself, however you do it. But you're going to disappear. You're going to get dealt with. So before you come out there huffing and puffing and telling me I got all this paperwork, do you making these idle threats, do you want me to drop the paperwork or whatever? I can drop the paperwork, I can damage you. And you know, that's all you're doing, but yet there's no paperwork, nowhere to be found, nowhere to say that person directly put someone in jail by his testimony. This is why I keep telling people, man, if you catch a case, don't discuss your case with anybody but your lawyer. Mum's the word. And if you got all that energy, when you go to jail or whatever, you in prison, waiting for your trial or whatever, or you've been convicted of something, hit that law library and focus your energy in appealing your case instead of going back and forth and being chatty about your situation, because people, they'll backdoor you quick, and then that's another problem. So the moral of the story is stop making false allegations when you don't have proof. Okay? That's it. Peace and blessings.